What talking cat? What, Finny? No, you're not Finny, you're Mojo. What, Moji Joe? What? What are you doing? What, meow? Yeah. Yeah. You get to start the vlog off. Alright, well, things are working, I think. Keychain hasn't signed in yet, though. I have entered my password, I think, 19 times. Upgrade your security count. Okay, continue. And ask for my password again. New desktop looks pretty cool, though. And black. And yes, I'm stupid enough to update the old one, too. Figure I get everything put together. I tell you what, that thing actually edited pretty good last night. I was very impressed. I'm so happy I never sold that other computer. It was really what I wanted to have a backup. And I have a backup, and it worked out really well last night for me. Somewhat. I need to store a backup of whatchamacallit files. The backup of Final Cut. So, in the future, if I have a problem, just bring everything up. Oh, why is it not plugged in? Stupid plug. Alright, time to get ready. Oh, what are you doing, baby girl? What are you doing? Good morning, you little bitey little thing. Yes, you're just jaws. Don't snuggled for a little bit. But yeah, there you see? I prove my point. Bite. That's all you want to do is bite, play. Alright, time to get rolling. See how dark it is? Now I'm going to do a night photo. Or a night mode photo. And of course I sit on the keys and set Terry's panic button off. It's going well this morning. Well, no, I can't say it's not, because actually seems like the MacBook is running properly. So what happened last night to me was I updated to Catalina and then went to use Final Cut and said there was an update for it. I'm like, okay, that's good. The problem was I went to throw the footage in beyond what I already had in the timeline, and it told me my disk space was full. So I start going searching through, and everything I keep seeing pop up is version 10.1.7, and I'm looking at my version going 10.4.1. I was a year behind on Final Cut updates, so it was no longer compatible with Catalina. Hell, the old MacBook, like I said last night, had updated to 10.4.6 by itself. I don't understand what happened there, and poor Shane, I texted him last night, I'm ready to quit, this is bullshit. It was just, and then it's like, I jumped in the shower, and I'm like, dumbass, you have a second MacBook that, I thought was still somewhat set up for the vlogs, but I had actually cleared, like, the intro, the outro, the text, and all that stuff. I had to completely rebuild that last night, and I still don't understand what I have different, because it's not the same. But today's will go back to normal, because when in order to update Final Cut, because it was not letting me update, I had to literally uninstall Final Cut 10.4.1 and reinstall it. It took it from 10:30 until 12:30 to install. I know it's a large program, don't get me wrong, but MacBook programs seem to take forever. The simplest of programs, they seem like they are the slowest installing things ever. It finished updating or installing Final Cut as I uploaded the log from the other computer, so I would have been all the way that far behind. But then when I brought up Final Cut, it's like my backup file was gone. When I deleted that, I did not realize that I should have thrown that. If I would have thrown that backup onto the drive that I was going to do before I had uninstalled it, I would have been probably done long before. Because I wouldn't have had to recreate the text, 3D text for the CWV. That took quite a while to do, because then the rendering took forever. It was a bad night. Poor Priya, she just sat there, and at one point she got up. I thought she was gonna want to go to bed. I was getting ready just to close everything down and stop and be done. I was. And she curled up in a ball and went back to sleep. So I turned on Police Academy again, and finished watching that while it rendered itself out forever. And yeah. Then the other one, when I came back up, it brought my back. Apparently the backup was sitting somewhere. It didn't destroy it because everything was there when I fired Final Cut back up. Thank goodness I don't have to redo everything on the other computer as well now, because I don't know. I'm going to have to really screen grab all of how the intro logo and stuff and outro logo are, because I'm missing some stuff on how I made it wider in spaces. It was narrow. It's I don't know. It doesn't look quite the same. It's just, I was not in a good place last night again. I was like, I'm going to get to bed early tonight, and then, you know, things kind of, we ate early. We started watching 2 episodes of The Affair, and I didn't do my normal stuff. I wanted to relax for a few minutes before, and then dinner was ready, and my whole night just kind of got off track. And because it was like a full cat litter switch over last night, and I was like, I don't have time for this. I had plenty of time to do it. Didn't know this was going to happen. That'll teach me to update before, you know, I try to edit. Major update. That was an OS update, and then Final Cut was just a disaster. And before I forget again, okay, so I mentioned many times now that I had issues with the hotspot on the Note 10. Anybody's having a problem with it, go into your cellular settings and see if you are on LTE or on global. I had to switch both times when I fixed it, because I knew I fixed it, and I went back through and switched it over from global to LTE, and boom, the service works then. It cannot work on global. I knew there was something else I meant to say the other day, and I couldn't remember what it was. So, what is going on here? The freaking school bus is... I don't know what's going on with the railroad this week, but they have been fashionably late every day. They're still not here today. Told shipper grab a walkie because I'm going lunch. This is what I consider lunch. Yeah, putting your front door on. Cool. Got a lot of work for the house. Or are they just doing screen door? Yeah, new screen door. Oh, 62, I think. A little bit breezy right now. A little chilly. Feels good in the shade. I imported this morning when I got here, and just to make sure things would actually go in the timeline, not tell me that it couldn't. It did, but it took it like forever to render. I know I'm filming in 4K 60, but I mean, it seemed like it took 3 times as long as it had been taking, so I'm a little on the concern side, because I thought this new Final Cut was supposed to be faster. That does not seem to be the case so far. But we'll try it out, and I'm stuck with it anyway. The other MacBook, when I get home, I'll have to sign back in and get that finished up updating, because I just started the update and left. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. I don't see a cloud in the sky, so definitely fall. 62 and this beautiful out. 1655 average, not my greatest, not my worst, but felt like I was going faster than that. Just, I don't know, I shouldn't started actually like locking up. Hasn't done that in a while. The cool temperatures are going to start that crap all over again. It's okay right now, but there was a point there. Alright, back to standing around. Alrighty, I'm off company fucking property. I can say what I want to say now. I got fired for the vlogs. Yep. For filming on company property without authorization. Not that it was anything fucking important or, you know, about the company. In fact, I kept their study tea bullshit secret. I better watch what I say, because they might come after me legally. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, we have some free time before Walmart. I actually got out there, 20 minutes earlier than normal. Well, I can go talk to management. Maybe they'll give me some more hours. I gotta get on with Avoya and get my 401k cashed out so I can live. Oh, I knew the day was coming. I've said it for how long? Knew the day was coming. So, I actually kind of feel relief. All right, time to walk the kids. that was cute. Side by side. I told him the good news. I mean, bad news. I'm not sure what it is. I pulled out the DJI Osmo 2. I haven't used this with the new phone. It has a little bit of a charge left in it, so I'm going to kind of hurry up. Kind of wanted to just be a little more professional in this this final clip of the night. You know, I could be bitter, I could be upset, but I think the best route for me to go is to just say thank you to Jersey Shore Steel for the last 17 years of employment. It's not easy to keep a job that long, and whether I agree, disagree, doesn't really matter. Many of you know that I'm probably not too super upset, or was unexpected for me. Just, I don't know, I don't know what else to say on the matter. It is what it is, and you know, every ending has a beginning. So this is the beginning of yet another chapter in my life. You know, since I've started these vlogs, I've gone through quite a few, and I will say this is only the second time that I was fired, and both times, the first time was total BS. The manager actually stole money out of the till at a sports boutique. I hadn't been there in 3 days. I come in, the drawer short, called the assistant manager immediately and let him know that was there before me. And he's, oh, probably what's his name, took the money to pay for a hotel or something. I come in and he's there on a day he shouldn't be and fires me for it. I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't there, but nonetheless. And this one here is, hey, you know. But tomorrow I got a lot of things to do. I might actually start tonight with my 401k, see if I can't start the distribution of it, that's the word, and get that ball rolling. I'm going to have to call a couple different of car company, loan company, Wells Fargo, and my debt relief, ACCS, and see if they'll work with me a little bit here over the next month or so. You know, it's all going to depend on the disbursement of funds from my 401k, because that will cover everything and make life a hell of a lot easier. And need to contact the unemployment office, see if I qualify for any help, any unemployment for 17 years of employment and being terminated over filming on company property against the owner's wishes, of nothing of any importance whatsoever. So, with that being said, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, thumb up if you like today's video. And I will see you tomorrow as always, starting of a new chapter, the ending of another one. And maybe we can start making these vlogs a little more fun for both of us. And the puppies as well. Get them out more, you know. I don't know what my schedule is going to be. I open up my availability wide open. I'm kind of under the impression that I might have a chance to become a CSM again now if I open up, now that I've opened up all my time, and if I allow them to give me one Saturday a month, I might be eligible to now be a CSM again, which would be a nice and definitely needed pay increase going forward. So thank you guys. Appreciate all the support over the last 5 years and plus. I know we're on year 6 here, so I will see you in the morning. Good night.